Welcome back to my channel, everyone, and happy 2026, happy new year. While I was in Thailand, I found this really cute journal and set of stickers, and I wanted to use this video so that we could plan January 2026 together. And as you can see, they're super cute. There's a little bit of everything in here, some cozy themes, some 3D stickers, all of that stuff. I even got a stamp, which is pretty cool too. So let's get into it. Now, as you can see, I jotted down a few goals for the year. I'm hoping to get to each of these goals without causing myself too much stress. So let's see if I can actually fulfill that and stay nice to myself. And this planner has a really cool setup. It's got a monthly and yearly setup, and it makes it easy to map out things like the 2-3 paycheck months that I have this year. I only have two themes for January: investing and productivity. Investing means investing my money, investing in myself, my health, my time, and being productive with all of those as well. I really don't want to do any of that stuff without a purpose. And so that is what I want to spend this month doing, just so that I start my year off really strong and so that I feel good about how I start 2026. And I'm just going to check this stamp out because this is the first time I'm looking at it, and I think it's like a citrusy pattern. I don't know, but I've got to find a way to incorporate this going forward. And like I mentioned before, I have 2-3 paycheck months. So January is the first one, and I like to use January and Q1 in general as a time to jumpstart my finances. So I'm going to try to save $5,000. And I plan to take my health to the next level. So I've decided on this easy workout schedule that has a pretty even split between strength training and cardio. Of course, I'm still gonna have 2 rest days per week, and I'll also keep the same content planning day, which is Sunday. I also want this journal to be kind of minimalist looking, so I'm not going to write in every single square just because I don't want it to look so busy. And then also, if things happen outside of working out, I want to put them in there as well as the time goes forward. When it comes to decor, I wasn't sure what to do, but I did know that I wanted to juxtapose how I'm feeling and the Seattle weather with what I want January to look like. So I reached for the brightest utensil that I could find, just to contrast with the Seattle weather. We've been dealing with a lot of atmospheric rivers and flooding and devastation. And so I want some brightness in my month. January and February are 2 of my least favorite months, just in terms of the weather and the time of year. You know, we're right off the high of all of the holiday cheer and the coziness, and now we don't have much to look forward to in terms of holidays, at least until maybe May. So this is my way of just adding a little bit of brightness to make myself feel better and to make January look less doom and gloom. and I hope it works out. I also wanted to make it a checkered pattern because it's sort of like a final ode to the wild ride. If you guys followed through, you know how my year was. It was really good. It had some ups, it had some downs. It was hard, it was easy, it was fun, it was fast, it was slow. It was everything, and I loved it. But with this being that final ode to 2025, I look forward to leaving it on this page and never looking backwards again. And so that's what this checkered pattern is doing here. It's just an ode to the checkered past that was 2025. And I also want to use this masking tape. I didn't really look at it too hard when I bought it. I thought it was cute. And now that I'm looking at it, it looks like a congrats on your baby type tape, which is interesting. I could just be out of the loop with what this is, but that's what it's looking like to me. Either way, I like this color and I like the concept. So I'm going to try to find a way going forward to use tapes like this so that we can, up the cuteness, up the cozy. We'll find a place for the tape. So this is what it is looking like, super minimalist, super cute and clean. And I just wanted to say that I think this is a really cute book. I look forward to it. Like I mentioned before, it has all the months first, and then towards the middle, it has blank pages. And I chose to pinpoint a weekly type spread going on here, but I don't think that's gonna be the way that I go for the whole year. I think I'm just gonna pinpoint something interesting that happened on specific Mondays or specific Tuesdays. I'm not sure yet, but I'm going to do some sort of documentation throughout the month on the left side, and then on the right, it's going to be recapping just some things that I've learned, some reflections, things like that. And so I look forward, you guys, to filling this out with you. I really appreciate you being there for me in all of 2025 and its madness. And I look forward to going through 2026 with you guys. So please, please, please leave a comment, like, share, any of that stuff. If you feel called. I really want to get to know all of you and talk to you in the comments. And if you've already been doing that, thank you as well. And that's all I have for this video. So Happy New Year. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.